everybody. Good morning. I'll just sit and wait till you all find me here. We're live in the studio. I'll just wait. Okay, good morning everyone. We have got our wonderful Pilates Stretch this morning. Good morning everybody, it's nice to see you. How is everybody? It's such a beautiful morning this morning, isn't it? Just so gorgeous, it's going to be a lovely day. So we are just going to get settled down onto the mat. Now we're going to start today's class seated, and remember, stretchy band. So let's get you all warmed up and ready to go. I'm going to scoot back, and you know my age-old mantra, I'm going to sit cross-legged, and if it's really uncomfortable for you to sit cross-legged, you can sit with your legs like this, so all angles are covered. So I hope you're feeling good. Now if you're feeling a little bit tight round about the hips, just quickly grab a hold of your yoga block and sit, and it just tips that pelvis forward a little bit. It's much more comfortable. So I'm just going to move my hips around just now. You can do that too. And let's all put our hands on our knees. So we don't want to crumple our spine this morning. We want to lengthen and stretch our spines up. So feel all of those vertebrae get really good lift. Okay, you want to lengthen up through your neck and just take your chin down. Music. It's nice and relaxing. Turn your head slowly to the right. Come back to the middle. Turn your head round to the left. Come back to me. Back around to the right you go. And back to the left. Bring your head back to centre. Realign your spine again, because they do crumple. We don't realise they do. Mine does too. Okay, you're going to take a big deep breath in through your nose. Fill those lungs with clean air, and then exhale. Draw your tummy button right the way to the back of your spine. Breathing in, you're going to exhale and give that spine a nice stretch. Let's keep this nice and low key for you all this morning. You can close your eyes if you want to. Every time you're rounding down like this, really come a little bit deeper into your stretch. We'll do one more. And let's come back to where we started. Sit nice and tall for me. Okay, let's draw these waist muscles in. Tighter abdominals. Zip up the pelvic floor. And then release your tension halfway. Halfway again. I want you to take your hands away from your knees. Put them on your shoulders. Lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Take your arms away from each other. Squeeze these shoulder blades in. Come on, we all need this morning. And bring your arms back. Breathe in. One more. Now keep your elbows here. You're going to take your hands away, spread your fingers out, and spread your fingers out. And take your arms back a little bit more as you feel the energy behind your back. Sit tall, we're still cross-legged. Rotate. Just super slowly around to the right. Bring yourself back. Breathe in. Let's all exhale around to the left. Breathing in, exhale back. Keep those arms there. Breathing in, exhale. go. One more to the left. And come back to the middle. Now your arms feel heavy, so bring them down nice and slowly. And pop them back, hands back onto your knees, and realign your spine. 2 C curls in the middle. Breathing in, exhale. Let's straighten up. Breathe in again. And up we come. Would we all like to unravel our legs? I bet we would. Take your hands behind you. And let's unravel our legs. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. Let your legs melt across to the right side of your mat. Look over your left shoulder. And then over to the other side. Over we go. Let's do that once more. Over to the right. And back to the left. Getting all stretched out. Now we're going to sit with our legs comfortably wide. So it's all to do with your own stretchability. And let's all do my favourite little pelvic set. So pop your hands on the mat, push down, lift your hips up, and let them go. And everything just resets back down to that mat again. Put your toes up to the ceiling. Let's align the spine. So we are stretching our spines. You're going to feel a stretch just the top of these hip flexors here. If that gets too much, you're going to bring your legs in. Now we're going to do more rotation work. Pop your hands back onto your shoulders. Stretch. Draw these abdominals in. Breathe in and exhale around again, around to the right. Smile as you're doing it. Once more, round to the right. Really want to feel the left side of your waist pushing you around. Breathe and exhale around to the left. Feel the connection in the right side of your waist. Coming back. Take your arms away. Ooh, it feels good. Right, we're going to try this now with the band behind us. So grab a hold of your band. And take it, pop it behind your shoulders. Thread it underneath your arms. And always make sure that you've got the same amount of band either side. That is so important. Right. Now I'm going to walk the hands up a little bit closer to my shoulders. I want to feel the connection of the band behind my shoulders, and you want to feel that too. Straighten your arms out. And it's so good when you do this with the bands. Much helps you with your focus when you've got the band behind you. It helps you keep your arms stretching away from each other. So remember, we're going to stretch our middle fingers away from each other. You're going to keep your elbows and your wrists shoulder height. Do you feel that stretch already? Right, feel good? Let's rotate around to the right. Round you go. Remember, head is centered. Stretch those middle fingers away from each other. Bring your body back. Try that to the other side. And back. Now keep the core connected. Keep drawing these abs in. Make sure those arms aren't falling down. I'm quite lucky because I've got a mirror in front of me, so I can check. And I know, because your arms do get tired. Your brain is trying to drop those arms down, so let's keep tall. Are you feeling okay? Breathe. Round you go. Round you go. The good news is you're only going to go once more to the right. Keep sitting tall. Back you come. Back around to the left. Once again, to come out of this, you've got to do it really slowly. Take the band away. Move these arms around. Does that feel good? Bring your legs in. Roll your shoulders forwards now. And take your hands back behind you again. We're going to do this little melting of our legs over to the right again. And back over to the left. Now we're going to take our legs out straight in front of us. So I'll turn side on. And just lean back Giving these ankles some nice mobility. And then a nice one to do is point your toes down to the mat. Well done. Let's sit tall. Those spines are feeling nice and strong. We're going to do a roll down and a roll up. Are you ready? Take the band. And let's attach it around the arches of both our feet. Like this. Remember, if you're rubbish at roll downs and roll ups, this is a great way just to get you into that. Remember, it is a case of mind over matter. Elbows into the waist. Your waist. Right. Are you ready? I'm just going to walk a little bit further forward. I have been in here for so long, I've definitely grown an inch. Definitely. Pilates every day does that. Down you go. So your legs are going to get dragged with you. Do it nice and slowly. Remember, we are going to be coming back up. Now iron out every vertebra in your spine. Does that feel good or what? Right, let's just stay here for a moment or two. Right, are you ready? Up we come. Nice and slowly. Now we're going to pull our elbows back. Back we come and release. Back down again. And you just get to relax at the bottom today. Have a little nap. And then come back up. Remember to pull your elbows back. Squeeze these shoulders in together. And down we go. Doing. Remember, the key is do not overthink it when you come back up. Pull those elbows back. Down you go. Big deep breath in. And up we come. It's almost like you're in a little slow motion film. Elbows back. Down you go. Ironing out those spines. You ready? Remember, you're using your core. We've got one more. This time we're going to stay in the mat. Nice, relaxing, deep breaths. And then the side of the band, the band that's in your right hand, we're going to cross it over and give it to the left. And the band that's on the left, we're going to cross it over and give it to the right. Crossing that band. Just secure the band in your hands if you need to. And we are going to bend those legs. The band is still underneath the soles of our feet. Now, hold the band here. A little bit of pinging going on. Right. Let's imprint your spines. Feet hip distance apart. Relax your arms into the mat. Imprint. And let go. So when you're imprinting, you're just curling your tailbone up to the ceiling. And then you're pointing your tailbone down to the mat. When your tailbone's pointed down to the mat, don't over pronate there. Just keep it nice and controlled. Don't want to hurt your back. You're here to restore your backs. You don't want to hurt your backs. Right, now we are going to zip up the pelvic floor. We're going to just cinch these tummy buttons down to the mat, locking the core in. Very carefully bring your legs up to tabletop. It's a little bit unconventional to do it this way, but it helps me get you in the right position with the band around the arches of your feet. Now, connect the hollow of your spine to the mat. Feel that? And then we're going to just slowly, we're going to straighten the legs. Now you're pulling your arms away from each other and bring your legs in. So we're some simple movements. And in. Legs going up to the ceiling, legs in. Just a couple more. Just want to get you used to doing this. One more. Let's stay where we are. Breathe in. We're going to round up. Take your head, neck and shoulders away from the mat. Your arms are pulling away. And then we're going to straighten the legs. Pull the arms away from each other. And then bring your arms in across. And don't cross them over. You'll lose the band. Come up. And in. And in. So as the legs get straightened, you are crossing your arms over. So hopefully you can see this. Wow, feel it great for your abdominals. If this is getting too much for your neck, just pop your head back down on the mat. Keep going. Like this one. Once you get the momentum, feels great, doesn't it? Push away. Back you come. Push away. Back you come. Just two more. Back you come. And one. And well done, everybody. Head back on the mat here and just hug your knees in towards your chest. Keep the band around your feet. And just get the pulse down. Your paddles might have raised up a little bit there. So just roll side to side and just relax. So we're going to put our legs back in our tabletop position again. Take your hands wide. Feel the stretch in the band. Round up again. Now it's the 100, so with the 100 you pull the band away from you. Keep those legs nice and still. Push your feet into the band. Just move your feet away from each other a little bit. Lock that band in position and you're good to go. Breathe. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 4, 5. In. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. And out. Come on, let's work. In and out. Keep going. And out. So I'm pushing my feet into the band. I'm trying to minimize movement with the legs. You are obviously going to get a degree of movement. But come on. A few more to go. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. And one more. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slowly come back in and hug your knees back in towards your body. Well done. Ooh, okay, so we're going to take the band away. Some good little bits of tummy work there. And this is where I always end up on a tangle, and that's the band removed. Right, let's straighten the legs out. Let's point our toes. Reach your hands up to the ceiling, and just reach your fingers behind us. Stretch your fingers away from your toes. There you are. Doesn't that feel good? Bring your arms back down. So we need our band again. We're going to do a little bit of balance work on our hips. And we're lying on the mat. Alright, so fold your band in half. Double up the band. This is where we need really good peripheral nervous system training here. There it is. Ooh, band is in half. Hold the band at shoulder distance apart and raise your arms up to the ceiling. Bend your legs. Mobilize the pelvis. Breathe in. As we breathe out, we're bringing our right leg into tabletop, hovering it here. Core is connected. Breathe in. Exhale, the left leg is up. Connect your inner knees and the inner edges of your feet and your arms. Take your arms to the left and let your legs fall to the right. Balancing on the right hip. twisting your spine. You're twisting it just from your neck down to your tailbone. There we go. And one more. Just massages the outside of your hips as well. And bring everything back. Drop the right foot down and then the left foot down. And the next move is a fantastic upper spine stretch. Straighten your legs out first. Pull that band. And reach your arms behind you. And just do this quite slowly. You're going to feel this really deeply. Holding there. And stretch that out. Your arms might not, the back of your hands might not touch the floor. It's okay. Don't worry about that. Just really pull those hands away from each other. Right, now carefully bring the band back. That's a deep stretch, as I said. And bend the legs again. Right, bring your arms back down. Let's do some shoulder bridge. We're not going to use our band for the next one. I'm just going to scoot down a little bit more to center of my mat here. Right, so knees, feet, hip distance apart. Wow, so shoulders. I've had lots of lovely work in this class. So let's do a shoulder bridge to finish it off. Imprint your spine, breathing in, exhale. Lift your spine up. It should feel nice. Let go and melt your spine back down. Are you ready? Again. Nice and stable. Lower down. Now we're going to do 2 more shoulder bridge, so don't rush it. Make sure you're not subconsciously gripping your mat. I mean, sometimes it's quite easy for you to do that. Okay, breathe in, exhale, up we come. And we're going to do some single leg circles. So you're going to be really strong through the left leg. Bring your right foot off the floor. Slowly start to straighten your right leg. Push the left foot down to the floor. Hold nice and still. Remember, we don't want to grip the mat. How does that feel? Start to circle clockwise. Down, power up, down through the left leg, power up through the left leg, get my legs muddled up. Go the opposite direction, breathe. Come on, keep strong. One more. And then we bend the leg, and the foot goes on the mat. You still should be up quite high, and then we come down. Hug our knees in towards our chest and roll side to side. Let go. Here we go again. Exhale. Feel good alignment. Keep those hips nice and stable. Bring your left foot off the mat. Let's straighten the left leg. Power up through the right leg. It's doing all the work. Don't grip the mat. Circle anti-clockwise. 1, 2, and 6. And the other way. Through the right leg. That's it. Time to bend the left leg, put the left foot on the mat, and travel spine down in triple slow motion, please. Never rush that. And for this stretch, you're going to straighten out the legs again, pointing your toes. Once again, raising those arms and stretching the hands. It should feel nice and loosened off now for our spines. Bring the arms back down. Bending your legs again. Now we're going to do some lovely hip opening work with the band. So, just attach the band around the arch of your right foot. And let's just cross it over. You do get a bit more security when you cross the band over. Right. Walk your hands up. The key to doing these sort of stretches is to make sure the leg's not flopping around. You want a nice bit of resistance with this band. Flex your foot so your foot's parallel to the ceiling using both hands. Breathe in. And let's bring this leg back. Bring it back. Use those arms. You want to get this stingy, nippy feeling here. Hold the band with your right hand. You can move your hand up a little bit closer to your upper body. Take your left arm away. Keep your left leg nice and secure. Now you're going to lower the right leg out towards the floor. So this is a really deep stretch. You're just going to listen to your body. And you're all going to have different stretchability. One more. So when you're doing these ones, it's important to keep that pelvic floor connected. Keep all your core connected. Let's swap over. The sole of your right foot's on the mat. Let's do the stretch first. Flex the foot. Bring this leg back. Might be like me and have radiators beside you. Kind of minimises my movement here. Off you go. Very relaxing doing this. Okay. We're going to do one more. Now, is one side stickier than the other? So that's the questions I want you to ask yourself of your body. And your body's different every day. It might be sticky today and not sticky tomorrow. Right, take the band away. Excellent. Another full spine stretch, please. Never do too many of these and stretch everything out. You should be feeling brand new. Bring your arms back down. And let's do a Zen rocker. So hug our knees in towards our chest. Upper body's up. And float up. Float up to sitting on your mat. Now we're going to do some seated oysters this morning. We've not done oysters for ages. We're not going to use the band. So I want you to have the right leg on top. Let's come down and we're going to lean into our elbow. Bring our knees all the way in towards our chest. Cinch them in. Now this top shoulder is going to roll back. We are going to lift the waist muscles up from the mat. Are you ready? Open and close. Now with our oyster we're going to fight gravity as his knee comes down to the Breathe in. If it's too much, if you've maybe got an injured shoulder, you can lie flat on the mat there. You don't have to power it up like this. Up we go. And down. Now breathe, exhale up. And down. Just going to one final time. And reset. You can rub those muscles if you feel that we're getting a little bit tired, and swap over. Knees coming in. Shoulder back. Waist up from the mat. Up we go. Nice and gentle. Melt that leg back down. Rubbing the muscles, and we're going to turn over onto all fours. Now for this one, I want us to take our band once again and take our band back behind our shoulders when we did seated rotation. Round we go. And just hold the band securely between your thumb and your index finger. Then you get some nice cat stretches done here. Push up into the band. Up we go. Breathe. Up we go. Two more. One last time. Breathe. Up we come. And keeping our hands there, we're going to stretch. The band might travel up in the back here. That's okay. It's not going anywhere. Walk your hands in towards your knees. Remove the band. And come back onto all fours. Spread your fingers out, knees at hip distance apart, cores connected. Bring your right leg up. We're going to just do some nice hip pulses this morning. To keep your pelvis nice and stabilised, you should be able to balance a little cup of water here, and we're not going to turn out the hip. That's a turn out, so you want to just keep nice and stable. You want your knee at hip height. Lift it up, lift it up. Is your knee at hip height? Is your tummy pulled up from the mat? Breathing in. You're going to go. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze those glutes. 4 more. 3, 2. Now we're going to bring our knee in. Bring it in nice and slowly. Take your chin to your chest. Into this cat shape again. And then go in the other way. Stretch. Let's do the same on our left leg. So we're bringing our knee up, point the toes, try not to do this turn out. It's quite hard, I know. Right. Are we ready? Pulse. 2, 4 to go. Then we're going to bring our knee in towards our chest. Here you go. Bring your head with you. Remember, we're moving through our neck, we're moving through thoracic, we're coming into lumbar, and we're squeezing those glutes. Feel your tummy work when you do this one. Really, when you're bringing your knee in, you're drawing your tummy up from the mat, sucking it in. Let's do one more. Bring your knee down. Stretch. Now put your big toes together. Let's take our knees wide apart. Let's just bring our arms in and just met down to the mat here like this. Nice little bit of child pose. Bringing our head off our arms, we are going to turn around. Stretch out. Hands underneath our knees. Back we come. And down you go. Have those knees all the way up towards your shoulders. There's your feet on the mat. Raise your right leg up to the ceiling. Put your right ankle just above your left knee. Power up through those hands. Lift your left foot off the floor. Raise your arms up. Reach through and grab behind your left arm. Pull in. You can have your head off the mat if the stretchability is not there. Push through the palms of your hands. Lift that foot off the floor. Use your arms. Thread through. Slide out your left leg. Bring your right leg into tabletop. And let's pull our knee up towards our shoulder. Slide the leg out. Bring the left one in. Using your hands to pull this knee up towards your shoulder. And then let go. And relax your arms either side of your body. And just breathe in and out nice and deep for me. If you have your eyes closed, it's time to open them. I'm going to move our fingers and toes around. And just move your hands and your feet, your arms, your legs. We finished class today. One last full spine stretch. Bring your arms back down. bring yourself back up to sitting, don't rush. And that's you for today's class. I hope you all enjoyed that. We feel nice and stretched out and super relaxed. So enjoy the rest of your day, a gorgeous day. Go outside and make the most of it. And I look forward to seeing you at your next class. Thank you.